Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Pokemon SoulSilver. Last time, we went through that one route I can't remember the name of now, that's embarrassing, and we got to Olivine City. However, we encountered our rival, and he said that the gym leader of Olivine is in the Lighthouse with a sick Pokemon, boo-hoo, and today we're going to be heading through the Lighthouse, but first we gotta battle. And, of course, that guy's name's Alfred. He's a gentleman. I think this is the first time we've encountered a Noctowl. Noctowl is the evolved form of Hoot. It's using Reflect. This is a really good area for leveling up your Pokemon if you're a little bit under-leveled. I am admittedly I am under-leveled, if I'm being honest with you here. So it's a good place to come if you really want to level your Pokemon up. But getting into this Lighthouse, I actually learned something on this LP I've never known. So I've always just called this place the Lighthouse. I've never knew this place actually had a name. So this Lighthouse is known as Glitter Lighthouse. You will encounter quite a few trainers here, so it is like a really good place to grind up for future challenges we're gonna have to endure. And you can find quite a few good items here as well, so I recommend really exploring a lot. Talking real life woe, Glitter Lighthouse is located in Cape Wada in the, I'm saying this wrong, Hyogo Prefecture. I am not good at pronouncing these Japanese words, these names for places, if I'll be honest with you. But I do like the Lighthouse. This is one of my more favorite areas in the game. I really just, I like exploring, different, I guess, areas like that you wouldn't see in a regular game. And a Lighthouse is really different. Like, the Pokemon series definitely has quite a few Lighthouse areas. We have this game, there is that Mystery Gift, Lighthouse area in Generation 5, well, Black and White 1, where you get Victini. Stuff like that. I really like that. And it also reminds me of, the first season of the anime where they meet Bill, and he's like, you see that giant Dragonite, or whatever, it is a Dragonite, but it's like a giant Dragonite. I really like that episode a lot. I don't know why, but that's really like my favorite episodes. I think because I had a VHS, and it was that episode, it was the episode where they encounter the Ghastly, and we get the Venustoise thing, because that's still really weird, and other stuff, and I can't remember what I want to say the other episode was when they go, it's like, they go into a city, and Pikachu gets sick, and it's to do all, like, those Magnemites and stuff. I want to say it's those three. I had a lot of Pokemon VHSs growing up. I had that. I had the episode where he catches Bulbasaur, and the one where, like, the Tentacool and the Tentacruel, like, attack that city, and there was another one I had. It's the episode where he, like, Primate goes into, like, a fighting tournament. I remember that one. I had quite a lot of Pokemon VHSs. That's not even counting, like, the movies. Like, I had, I know I had 1, 2, and 3 on VHS. And I want to say I ended up buying Pokemon Heroes, which is the 5th movie, for, like, really cheap when, like, a video store closed down. I don't have Heroes anymore. I think I still have 1 and 2, though. Because I definitely watched 1 and 2 the most. Pokemon 2000 is not a good movie by any means, but it's still my favorite. Well, if it's not my favorite Pokemon movie, it's definitely number 2. I actually think the Lucario movie is good. Like, I wouldn't, like, recommend people to watch it, like, if you don't care about Pokemon, but, like, if you like Pokemon, it's probably the best movie in terms of, like, the lore and story and stuff, I think. I don't know. I'm rambling about Pokemon movies. I can't get into the newer ones. I haven't watched a Pokemon movie since, I want to say, I watched the Hoopa movie, because I heard it was like Godzilla Final Wars, but Pokemon, and it's not a good movie, but I cannot lie and say I did not enjoy seeing, like, giant legendary Pokemon fight. It's pretty cool. But, like, I watched the Diancie movie, and I thought it was really boring. I honestly just got bored with the Pokemon movies, I would say. I got into back in the anime when Gen 4 was coming out, because I was just excited for Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum and stuff, and obviously these games. And I remember watching the movies, because I watched, the Diamond and Pearl series, well, I don't like it a whole lot. I do like it that the movies are all, like, they follow after one another, so, like, the first one's, like, the Darkrai movie, and they have, Dialga and Palkia show up and they fight, and then in the next one, it's Shaman and Giratina, and then the one after that, it's Arceus, or Arceus, whatever, along with the others, and it's pretty cool. And we got a rare candy there. If you use a rare candy on your Pokemon, it'll level up by 1 level. It's quite handy, but you don't really get the EVs from it. Funny enough, we're using an EV. So yeah. But it's one of those things like, I know I'm off topic, actually, we're talking about the game, but I just really can't get into the Pokemon movies anymore. It's just, I don't know if it's because I'm older or what. I know they've gone into a whole thing now where they're all, like, a different, canon, in a way, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure they're okay. I have other movies I want to watch besides the Pokemon movies. I can occasionally get bored and watch a couple clips of, like, 2000 or Mewtwo Strikes Back or something like that, but, yeah, I don't know. The Johto movies were okay, I will say. I like Pokemon, the third movie, because it's, like, the Entei one. It's really cool. You get that awesome, like, Charizard Entei battle at the end. The Celebi movie is really bad. And, Pokemon Heroes is a decent one. I do like Pokemon Heroes because it's set in, like, not Venice or whatever. It's pretty neat. But, I want to talk about Olivine City a little bit because I haven't really brought it up yet. Olivine City is based off of Kobe City, or Kobe, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm gonna say Kobe. Rest in peace, brother. But, Kobe is a major port city in the Kansai region, also known for its Kobe beef, which is a beef from the Tajima strain of Japanese black cattle. It's a random fun fact, but I thought I'd bring it back into that. Its Gen 2 description is the port closest to foreign lands, because, if you learn about the region, the SSN, actually, will visit Olivine City, so it's a port town. And, in the Gen 4 description, it is the port with sea breezes, because the Gen 4 descriptions are always worse for some reason. Cool little fact, though, if you actually go to, there is a house northeast of the Pokemart, and there's a guy who lives there. And if you go in there and actually talk to him, he will actually offer to trade you a Voltorb if you go catch a Krabby. And now that we have the Good Rod, it's very easy to go catch Krabby. So if you want a Voltorb, it's not a bad Pokemon. Voltorb can be good. When it evolves into Electrode, at level 30, it's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, which is pretty good. And Heracross is going to learn Counter. Counter is not a bad move. The thing with Counter is, I think it's better playing online, or with friends in general, because Counter, especially if you get hit with something, say Heracross uses it, it'll counter back and hit you, like, twice as hard with it. It can be a good move, but it's a very, like, you gotta plan ahead of your opponent kind of way. But, go back to Voltorb. It's not bad. I definitely prefer other Electrops like the Marie line, Pikachu line, but I do like Voltorb quite a bit. Also, just a random fun fact. I didn't bring this up when we were in Violet City, but if you've played Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green, and you've played the Sevi Islands post-game stuff, you will know that in that game they have certain remixes of the Johto games music in that, and the 6 and 7 islands actually have a remix of Violet City or Olivine City as well, which is pretty awesome. I don't really like the 7 island stuff. I think it's kind of boring, which is admittedly why I never showed it in my LP of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Just because I just had nothing to talk about on those besides, oh, I like the Johto music. But, yeah, I really, really like the Olivine City, Violet City song. It's so good. Also, just a random, I'm just on random trivia now, but, I learned this today after doing some research, and I found this interesting because I've never known this before. So apparently Olivine City is the original hometown of the main characters in the Gen 3 games, Brandon and May, and, obviously their mom and father, Norman. I never knew that, and that's actually really cool. I would have never guessed that. I always knew they were supposed to be from Johto, but I never knew the specific, like, city they were from. I always assumed it was, like, Goldenrod or something, but it makes sense. It's still weird to me Gen 3 is the only games where you have a dad. Like, your dad's just not there at all in any of the other games, but from that generation he is. Norman's a hard fight in Gen 3. His slacking is not to be messed with. Heracross is such a good Pokemon. I know I'm just being random now, but I do love Heracross a lot. Like, one thing, I know I hype Heracross up a lot, but I cannot stress how good Heracross can be in this game. And I admittedly didn't want to use Heracross because I thought he's gonna be too good, but, like, Heracross, admittedly, I consider, my starter, Quilava, my ace of the team. But, like, if you want the MVP of this LP so far, I think it has to be Heracross. Every time I've had to use Heracross, it's been a lifesaver. It's got through a lot of, you know, hard boss battles and stuff. I just like Heracross. I would have... Don't get me wrong. If I could have had Scizor, it would have been a tough challenge. Because I don't know. I really like Heracross and Scizor a lot. Scizor is definitely easier to get than Heracross. But Heracross, if you can get one, is definitely worth, you know, all the trouble you have to go to into finding one. I love Heracross. It's one of my favorite bug Pokemon for a reason. I still don't like its Mega Evolution, though. I just don't like the big horn. I know it's supposed to be like a Rhinoceros Beetle, but, like, I don't know. I think the horn is too big. I know it's a weird thing to say, but still. I feel like one thing, though, is I wish I would have used Flaffy more throughout this LP so far. I feel like I was using Flaffy a lot, and then Flaffy definitely took a bit of a back seat there for a while. And it's nothing against Flaffy being a bad Pokemon. It's not. It's good. It's just, I feel Flaffy, and this is mainly a bit of a critique for the Flaffy line in general, is I feel like around this part of the game is when Flaffy gets kind of, I don't want to say useless, but it gets harder for it to fight because it has such a weak special defense, and its best move is Thunder Shock, and that doesn't do the most damage throughout the game, so yeah. Good in the early game, gets kind of meh in the middle game, and it will get much better in the later game, believe me. I do love Flaffy, though. Flaffy's very cute. I love the Mareep line a lot. I like the sheep Pokemon. I can't help it. And we got Super Repel. I haven't really brought up Repels a whole lot. I know everybody probably knows what Repels are, but I'll just bring it up now. Repels basically keep Pokemon away from you. And here we are, Jasmine. Unfortunately, not the princess from the Disney film. But Jasmine in the games is quite cool, too. But she will task us with... Well, here we go now. Well, she already did. She's going to task us with going to Cyanwood City and getting medicine to help cure this sick Ampharos. And that's actually where we're going to be heading in the next episode of Cyanwood, because we cannot actually take on Jasmine yet until we can get medicine for the Ampharos. And like I said, next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, we're going to Cyanwood City. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.